Is she my cousin bad, really?
Why are you acting so nervous? And why are you sweating so much? And why do you look so hungry? And...
No, wait, it's not what you think. This is a big misunderstanding. You've got to believe me. Listen, I am telling you, you better listen to me, SpongeBob.
You like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward?
This is 28-year-old SAKIYNA Thompson. Just months after posting this video, she would board a plane and fly more than 1,000 miles to commit an unthinkable act. The brutal murder of her ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend, KAYLA HODGSON.
He's gonna be right there when you go in.
Yep. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
I'ma go buy me a gun, and I'ma come back here and set this motherfucker off.
I still got one bitch, I'ma smack the wig off, and then I'ma change.
To her thousands of followers, 28-year-old SAKIYNA Thompson appeared to be living the dream. Based in New York, she worked as a nail technician and carefully curated an online persona built around luxury, high-end fashion, and glamour. In those videos, nothing appeared out of place. Nothing suggested what was coming.
I be so sick of you. Y'all contradicted. No.
Shut up, silly woman.
This is crazy. Oh shit, she really ran it back. But y'all really did not hear the first line. Like, do you hear how she started off the song? Like, she's tired. We're tired.
Don't laugh at my eyelashes. Good morning, y'all. Y'all see my little Jewish curls? It's the soccer mom outfit for me. I totally embarrassed my friend today at the mall. You already know I want to match my perfume with my clothes, but I went with the Chloe instead. This is a bad bitch perfume.
SAKIYNA was in a relationship with a man named Terry Thermogen. To her followers, it appeared she had found her soulmate. Their posts told a consistent story, a glamorous, unshakable romance that looked flawless from the outside.
He this up. Oh, God. Stop. They like that King Hawaiian bread.
Over time, however, it became clear that SAKIYNA was far more invested in the relationship than Terry was. While she remained committed, Terry's interest wavered, and the relationship slipped into an unstable on and off pattern. During one of those breaks, Terry began seeing another woman. Her name was KAYLA HODGSON. KAYLA was 23 years old, lived in Florida, and worked nights as a bottle girl at local nightclubs. Friends described her as outgoing and carefree, someone who naturally drew attention and often became the center of the room without trying.
What the hell is going on?
The dynamic entirely. What had once appeared stable between him and SAKIYNA began to unravel, introducing tension and conflict that hadn't existed before.
I ain't gonna lie, I like flirting just to see if I still got it, but linking up? Nah, that's crazy.
Anytime you see women on TikTok or any social media site making videos like this, they batshit crazy. Look at this shit. Look, cried to a laugh. Oh.
Over time, SAKIYNA's anger shifted away from Terry and towards KAYLA. A later police interview with KAYLA's best friend would reveal the extent of SAKIYNA's increasingly obsessive and controlling behavior.
She was getting harassed with prank calls.
Okay. And with those prank calls, what was being said? When you say prank usually makes me think funny calls. Is it threatening calls or? More
like, you go from Miami, they'll say on the phone and they'll be like, oh, you're a whore. Leave my man alone. Like, just stuff like that. I called her back yesterday cussing her ass out with my homeboy on the other line. She was like, oh, you're showing out for your friends now. And I just kept yelling. I said, no, they're really playing on your phone. She said, like, they would be silent for a good minute. Then I would have to scream hello just for them to say hello. Like, what the f? Then at the end, she was like, you know you're a whore, right? I was like, yeah, I know. Tell me something else. Then the bitch would go quiet.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
So the girlfriend seemed to know every time they start talking?
Yes.
And do you know how that is?
No, the girl crazy.
Excuse me.
She had a tracker in his car. That's how she found out that they went out to eat, that he was picking her up. But for the most part, there's not one time that she did not know.
Around this time, SAKIYNA's TikTok presence began to change. The tone of her posts grew more unsettling, and content that once seemed vague or performative would later take on a more disturbing meaning, with some posts appearing to allude to violence directed towards KAYLA.
Bitches be talking about me thinking I ain't gonna go look on their page. I be looking at y'all page, and y'all can't talk about me because...
Talk about it. Oh, so you're a slut. You like give it up really easy here and slut. Like
Step one.
Notice I get so much love from pretty fly. The bum be hating.
Step two.
Are you willing to compromise within a relationship?
To compromise? What is compromising? Compromising for what? Compromising for what reason? To compromise for what?
I still got one bitch, I'ma smack the wig off.
Whenever you hear men and women say, women back in the day didn't do this. Women back in the day were loyal. Women back in the day did the same shit women right now do. The only difference is women right now have way more options to do what they want to do based on societal structures. And the very thing that they always have a problem with, the patriarchy.
And I'ma come back here and set this mother off.
What viewers saw on social media did not remain limited to a screen. Over time, the fixation progressed, and SAKIYNA eventually moved it offline, attempting to confront KAYLA in person.
Have you ever met her in person?
Yes.
And where was that at?
Not formally meeting her, more so meeting on the terms of she was waiting for KAYLA at a lounge when we were in New York.
Why was she waiting for her there?
Probably to fight her.
Oh, she wasn't like, they weren't trying to meet up and like squash something.
No,
she just happened to show up where KAYLA was headed.
It's like that place was a frequent place for the guys to go hang out. So they knew that after, that's where they were going. So she went there in some sweats, hair tied back, looking to fight. So we get there, we park the car, and he's calling her the whole time she's driving there and he's telling her, don't go inside, don't go inside, don't go inside. Please don't go inside, I'm begging you. Don't go inside, showtime, don't go inside. And she's looking like confused, like, why? And I'm looking at her and I'm telling her, like, the girl has to be inside, Like, there's no other reason why he don't want you to go in there. Like, so we ended up pulling up to showtime, and he ends up calling her because he sees us park. And he's like, come to my car, come to my car, come to my car. And she's like, she's just gonna go to his car and see what he's talking about. So I ended up just still going inside. Well, I texted her first and I was like, the girlfriend is here.
And you'd already seen her at that point?
I seen her at the end of the bar waiting.
But no, you'd seen her online, and how'd you recognize her?
Yeah, I seen her because she would message KAYLA, so we'd look at the page and be like, okay, this is the girl. So now I look on it and I'm like, okay, the girl's sitting here.
Shit. In my experience, anytime you got a woman willing to get physical with another woman over a man, all right, that's a very telling sign right there that is somebody you do not want to come in contact with because they're liable to do anything. All right, a woman who's digmatized, different. And based off of social media, you could already tell that she's emotionally unstable. And a lot of the times you hear women say they want a man who's emotionally mature. Why is that? Because for the most part, they understand that they're not. And they need that balance.
Then KAYLA texted back and she was like, yeah, that's what he's telling me. She's inside and she was waiting for me. And then I looked down and I seen her. And when she seen me, she looked at me, then she looked past me because the person she's looking for, she knows is gonna be with me. And she didn't see Kayla. So then she sat there for a little minute, you know, waiting to see if she's gonna come. Then the place was closing and she got up and she left.
By this point, Kayla had blocked SAKIYNA on every platform, a final attempt to end the harassment. Instead, the behavior escalated. In July of 2022, SAKIYNA boarded a flight from New York to Florida. Security footage later captured her arriving at Kayla's apartment complex wearing a hat, mask, and coat, a disguise completely unlike her usual glamorous style. One of Kayla's neighbors would later describe a chilling encounter with SAKIYNA at 2 a.m. that morning. What that neighbor didn't know was that they were witnessing the final hours before tragedy struck.
It was around like 2:30 maybe. I heard a knock at the door, so I looked through the peephole, but I wasn't sure who it was, but I seen it was a woman. And when I opened the door and I put my head out, she was talking to me. She was kind of not looking, like she was looking, but like over her shoulder. And then at one point she turned and she pulled her mask down. And she told me that she looked like someone took her bag. Like she put her bag down on the stairs, walked around the complex, told me she came back and her bag was gone. And she said, I knocked on everybody's door, or I'm knocking on everybody's door on this floor because somebody on this floor took it. She said she heard a door open and then it closed. And then I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have your bag, or whatever. Then she asked me how old I was. I was like, I'm 16, whatever. And then after that, I told her I didn't have her bag, and I closed the door. She left. Then
At around 5 a.m., SAKIYNA finally located Kayla's apartment. She entered and brutally stabbed Kayla to death. Security cameras captured SAKIYNA fleeing the scene moments later, but officers would soon notice a critical detail. She was no longer wearing the disguise she arrived in. Instead, she was wearing Kayla's clothes. Later that day, Kayla's body was discovered, and police received a call that would formally set this investigation into motion.
911, what's the address of the emergency?
Oh, ma'am, I don't know the address. I just came.
Okay, what is the apartment number? Do you know if that has a building number?
I could go downstairs and check. 1 second, please.
Stay on the phone with me. What's your phone number?
Hold on, man. Hold on. Oh, my God.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Imagine that call.
Police respond within minutes, stepping into something none of them will ever forget.
Does she live alone? No, with her mom, but her mom is a flight attendant. No one there.
How do you have access to the house?
I didn't.
Don't touch anything. Leave your hands exactly the way they are.
I didn't have.
How far is it?
I didn't have access. I've been. Yeah.
Yes. 200. What number?
200. Liar.
How did you get access
I
inside?
don't have access. I've been calling her all morning, and she wasn't answering the phone. And I came here the first time, and I just knocked. And I was like, I seen her car. I didn't see her park in the parking lot. She always parking in the handicap. So when I came back the second time, I seen her car outside. I'm like, she has to be here. So when I came, I knocked really hard, and she has a little dog, and she didn't answer. So I just tried the door, and when I opened the door, she was on the floor.
The door was unlocked?
Yeah, the door was unlocked.
So have you been in the house?
Just now, yes, when I just came the second time.
Did you see anybody in the residence?
No.
I just want to get some more information before I get in there. Sorry.
She's like my girlfriend.
No, that's fine. I just wanted to,
yes, she's like my girlfriend.
Yes.
Yes.
Be right there when you go in.
Yep.
Yeah, she's right there.
The crime scene itself is far too graphic to show. Kayla had been stabbed 37 times, indicating a prolonged and frenzied attack.
No, it's like, yeah, we're messing around. No.
Hey, listen, man. I'm sorry that you're going through this. We're going to do everything we can to help you out. We'll be here for you, all right? I appreciate you talking to me and being cooperative and calm, all right?
It's crazy.
We're going to have a million questions to ask you. Just bear with us, all right? You need better. Just like your hands, don't like wipe them all over.
Yeah.
Just leave them there.
This from me pumping her chest. They told the paramedics told me on the phone to pump her chest.
No problem. Okay, so how do you know her?
That's like my girlfriend. We've been messing around for like over a year now.
I'm moving because of COVID and all that shit. So
okay, you mistake. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, I'm not trying to be rude. Oh, it's okay. So you've been dating her for about a year?
Yes.
Are you her only boyfriend?
I have no idea.
Okay, no problem.
Now, how the hell is he supposed to know that? I mean, he could, but why would you ask that?
How did you meet her?
We met at a party through mutual friends.
Okay.
One of her friends deals with one of my friends.
Who does she live here with?
Her mother's a traveling attendant.
Mother is a traveling attendant?
Not a traveling attendant,
flight attendant?
Flight attendant, I'm sorry.
This man is not to be confused with Terry. His name is Revelto Robinson, another man Kayla had been seeing at the time, who also had his own girlfriend that he was cheating on. At this stage of the investigation, detectives focus on establishing Revelto's movements, looking to clarify critical details about what happened that morning.
So, what happened? When's the last time you spoke to her?
And I want to block access yesterday.
Yesterday at what time?
Right before she went to, matter of fact, I came here yesterday to pick up some money from her around, I say I got here around 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock yesterday, and she broke the party.
And she was here?
She was here. It was her and her dog.
You said you picked up money from her?
Yeah, I picked up money from her. I had some money because I do real estate. Okay. And I had some money wired to her. I got the money from her. This morning, today I got up, I called her. She wasn't answering because I know she worked for party last. I know she's a bottle girl at a party.
She what?
She's a bottle girl at a party. She works at Jamaican party every weekend.
So then when? You called her when?
I called her.
Or she called you or what?
No, I called her this.
He just said he called.
Earlier this afternoon, in the AM, like 10.
Okay, and then did you speak to her?
No, I didn't speak to her. And I sent her a text, and my text said deliver. And then after a while, her phone just started doing like, it just started, as soon as I called it, automatically just hung up. It didn't ring, it didn't do anything. So
the cousin shows up. You already know what that means.
When's the last time you spoke to your cousin?
He spoke on Instagram, I think, yesterday. I see my cousin all the time.
Do you know her mom?
Yes. My aunt is coming. My aunt is a flight attendant. That's my mom.
Your mom? What? Your mom's here?
My mom is here. My mom is here.
Is that her mom?
No, that's her aunt.
Okay.
So,
where's her mom?
Her mom is a flight attendant. She's working on a flight. I just finally got in touch with her. So she's coming back right now.
She knows us?
Yeah, she's supposed to come at 8:30.
She's supposed to come in at 8:30? Okay.
Yeah.
They live together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
How did you hear about anything?
Her best friend.
Who is that? What's her name?
Janisa.
Janisa? What did she say?
She said that a guy my cousin talks to told someone that she talks to that he came here and found my cousin. Is that real? Is my cousin that really?
I haven't been in there. I don't know.
Was she in the house?
It's an ongoing investigation, so check it in.
They don't want to tell her the reality of it because they don't want to have to deal with her after that, the sobbing and the crying. So they're trying to spare her, but it's only but so long they can spare her that information.
Please, can I see my cousin, please?
So I'm gonna take this next person with the branch here. So.
Oh my God, she's dead.
Very sorry for your loss.
That is crazy.
So, what's your name, ma'am? Melanie?
Is anybody here with you, Mom?
Less than a month after Kayla's death, SAKIYNA Thompson was arrested and charged with first-degree murder. Later, when she took the stand, she would present a version of events that sharply contradicted what investigators had uncovered.
A little, I guess you could say, jealous and like insecure. She just starts grabbing my hair and punching me. And I'm on the floor, I'm kicking, I'm trying to get up to fight back at this point because now it's a fight.
Stop the cat!
Didn't just fight for me, I fought for me and my people. I had to change at that point because I'm like, I can't leave out of here looking like this.
Why?
Took a whole flight.
Because there was blood everywhere.
Why didn't you call the police?
I was scared. Just scared.
What were you scared of?
I was pregnant and
You took a whole flight down there.
like I just killed somebody.
SAKIYNA, who was 2 months pregnant with Terry's child, claimed that KAYLA attacked her, saying she acted in self-defense and blacked out during the confrontation. However, prosecutors argued that her account was inconsistent with her behavior.
To sentence Ms. Thompson to adjudicated guilty sentence to life in prison under Florida's criminal punishment code without parole, and she will serve the remainder of her life in prison. And anything else?
In order of restitution.
Now look, you take a life, you got to give your life. She just ruined a bunch of lives, including her own and her child that she has to have and deliver in prison. That's crazy. And for my man, the father, I gotta place some of the blame on him too, because you didn't set no barriers. All right, you set no barriers, and now you got both of these women thinking that they that, and you wasn't really feeling her like that. Not putting what she did, because she's her own woman, and he had nothing to do with that in particular. But some of the blame has to rest on him.
I used to say silly things like, where are all the good men at? Until I started taking accountability. Now I know I'm just an ain't shit ass bitch.
Hit the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what y'all think, man. Monogamy is an illusion, and all relationships are time